Good Monday morning, and it is a blustery, very cold, winter-like Veterans Day. Looking live now northward just a little after 8:30 on this Monday morning. This is our Gwaltney Group camera from Grand Rounds at 3rd Street Southwest. That's on South Broadway, and it's a quiet travel day. At least we don't have to worry about anything new to shovel. Here in Rochester, there was some light snow south in the area overnight in North Iowa, but here in the Med City, a pretty quiet situation. But boy, not far from a record this time of the year. The record for today is 17 degrees. That's the coldest high temperature we've ever had in the state. Now we have already established the high temperature of 19. That was at midnight. So we're not going to break that record because it already was warmer than 17. But getting back to that this afternoon will be a trick. It's going to take a while. We have some really cold sunshine ahead of us. So yeah, not a record, but not far from it, and way too close for comfort, because considering, keep in mind here, the average high this time of the year is 44, and we're going to struggle to get anywhere close to 20 again today. That's way off the mark, much colder than the seasonal average, and more of the same for us, unfortunately. We've had a lot of weather like this recently, and the pattern continues, at least for the first half of the week, but there are signs that things will improve. We have something to look forward to, maybe something a little warmer, reminiscent of what we had over the weekend. Remember, Saturday, it was awfully nice. Got to 39 Saturday afternoon. It felt so much better than even that. We hadn't been that warm in almost a week, and so that felt awfully nice for at least part of the weekend to be that decent. This morning, though, we start our Monday looking at the remnants of that snow that melted away on Saturday. A lot of that snow melted anyway. Is looking southward on Bandle Road with our Gwaltney Group camera from northwest Rochester. 13 degrees right now in Rochester. It's 18 in Austin, 16 in Charles City, Iowa, where an inch of snow is accumulated in overnight hours. Charles City, Iowa, an inch of snow. Areas around Decorah seeing almost an inch, and that is winding down. At least that system is moving out of here, but that fresh coating for some of our southern counties from last night's storm system. Brisk winds behind that system giving us a wind chill 2 below zero in Rochester, 13 the temperature. Air pressure is rising. High pressure trying to come in from Canada. Arctic air coming with it. 30.54 inches of mercury in the barometer. Here's how it feels outside. A lot of the area is struggling to get above zero with it feels like temperature. 2 below in Rochester. 5 in Dodge Center, 0 in Preston, a degree below, or at least it feels like it in Charles City, and 6 below in Fairmont. So there's a day planner, some sunshine for our Veterans Day, high of only 19. Again, the average high is 44, winds 18, 19 miles per hour pretty much all day. In some cases, gusts up to 25 miles per hour. There is the erosion of that cloud cover. At least it'll look like a nice day. The cheery round of sunshine, the snow has moved out. We'll have that cold sun today, and under high pressure, we'll stick with that theme through tomorrow as well. So if nothing else, it's quiet travel conditions. Just wear your mittens and pretend it's late December, because those are the temperatures we're experiencing right now. A frigid start to the week. We look ahead at Wednesday, and the storm system comes in from the northwest. That will bring us a chance for some snow. At this point, it looks like just a minor coating, not a lot of snowfall out of that system. And by the weekend, maybe a little rain mixing with snow, but temperatures above freezing, and so we may even see some upper 30s. It's something like the weather we had over the weekend, at least those types of temperatures. Right now, though, 13 to start the week in Rochester here on this Monday morning. It's only 2 in Minot, 8 below zero to our west in Casper, Wyoming. We're not going to be quite that cold, but I think we will be around zero tonight. And I wouldn't be surprised if a handful of towns around the area got down a degree or 2 below zero tonight. There's high pressure coming in on Futurecast. Occasional sunshine and clouds today. Some light snow showers north and east of us in Wisconsin and the UP of Michigan, but we're going to stay mainly dry from all this. Tonight, lighter winds and clear skies set the stage for a really cold night. 0, maybe under a degree or below, because keep in mind, the record in Rochester tomorrow morning is 1 below zero, set in 1986. We're going to be very, very close to that. Tomorrow for high, look for upper teens, and then the clouds invade. There's a warm front, slightly warmer air coming in. Temperatures with brisk south winds staying in the teens, maybe around 20 overnight, Tuesday night and Wednesday. Highs in the upper 20s on Wednesday, but there's that snow coming in from the northwest. We'll start seeing that by mid-morning Wednesday, and that goes until maybe late afternoon or early evening. At this point, here's what we're expecting for Wednesday: snowfall, about an inch of accumulation. Parts of northern Wisconsin may see a couple of inches, but for the most part, a coating of snowfall a little something to drive in, especially on the way home from work, so maybe a little extra slippery on those roads. Again, it doesn't take much for that to be the case, just a coating of snowfall there, about an inch. But that's really the only measurable snow I think we have this week in the forecast. I think beyond that we start seeing a little more November-like weather coming in. In other words, more rain maybe than snow, and maybe more 30s and 40s than teens and 20s down the road. For a high of 19 in Rochester today, Albert Lea 17, 18 in Mason City, and 19 in Decorah, Iowa. Blustery, partly sunny skies, northwest winds at times 25 miles per hour. The wind chill around 0 pretty much all day. Lighter winds tonight. The wind chill at times 10 below, though, with those light winds and clear skies. 0 tonight. Keep in mind, a degree below 0 is the record, so we'll be watching that. Tomorrow, cold sunshine, a high of 18. South winds begin to increase a little bit in the afternoon, 10 to 20 miles per hour. 7-day forecast, light snow Wednesday, about an inch or so of accumulation. Over the weekend, late in the day Saturday and for parts of Sunday, off and on rain showers that may feature a little snow mix again, but not looking for any accumulation out of that. Looking for temperatures, though, at least a little closer to the seasonal average over the weekend. We'll be in the midpoint in the month of November, and for a while there we may begin to feel a little more November-like, kind of like the weather we've had the last week or so, where we've had little gasps of fall weather surrounded by long stretches of winter weather. These teens and 20s are brutally cold for this time of the year, much more typical of late December or January. In the meantime, stay warm today. Enjoy some of that cold sunshine, though. And again, we want to thank all the veterans for their service today. Happy Veterans Day. I'm wearing my Army tie. My sister-in-law, Stacy, give her a shout-out. Stacy Holman, who is serving our nation at Fort Knox, Kentucky, is a colonel in the Army. He's been serving more than 20 years. I want to give her a salute. And my dad also, thank you for serving in Vietnam back in the early 70s. In the meantime, have a great day and a safe and enjoyable Veterans Day.